Welcome to our last attempt, day 25. I already tried day 23 and 24 without success. I have some here after day 18, 19 and 20. I was thinking that it's kind of hopeless and there will be no possible solutions, but on day 21 and 22 we were able to solve the first part of the problem, which was with simply unoptimized solutions, and we have a bunch of problems to get the optimized one. However, on day 23 and 24, to some degree there were some signs of working solution, but was really, especially on day 24, very frequently the output limit of the model was restricting factor, and after that asking in both days with different strategies to get the answer on chunks, it wasn't consistent and somewhat lose track of the previous answer and so on, which is absolutely expected. Hopefully once OpenAI expand their token sizes, they said in their release of GPT-4, in which they were talking for 32,000 token size. At the moment it's 8,000. We might give a try of the problems once again. Here is the last day. Let's go. I would simply, in this case, copy the last working day, and I would assume this video will be relatively short. I will give a try a few times and will probably stop, because I expect that the last problem will be incredibly complicated. Already the previous 2 days or 3 days weren't solvable by me. I mean, I don't want to downplay myself, but imagine probably with extensive time invested and so on, I might solve it. I mean, without looking at how someone solved it and reading for how to approach the problem and so on. With this kind of help, it might I might be capable of doing it. And let's see what's the task all about. Sea cucumber. This is it. The bottom of the ocean trench, the last place the sled keys could be. Your submarine experimental antenna still isn't boosted enough to detect the keys, but must be here. All you need to do is reach the C4 and find them. At least you would touch down on the C4 if you could. Unfortunately, it's completely covered by 2 large herbs of sea cucumbers, and there isn't any open space large enough for your submarine. Okay, let's see what are these sea cucumbers. That's how they call them. How interesting. Okay, the sea is full with these creatures. This one. Okay. Sea cucumber. Interesting, and you suspect that the elves must have done this before, because just then you discover the phone number, a deep sea marine biologic, on the handwritten note taped to the wall of the submarine. Okay, let me see what are the instructions. See cucumbers, yeah, they are probably hunting for food, but don't worry, they predictably criteria, they move in perfectly straight lines, only moving forward when there is a space to do so. They're actually quite polite. You explained that you would like to predict when you could want your submarine. Oh, that's easy. They will eventually power up and leave enough space for. Wait, did you say submarine and the only place with that many sea cucumbers would be at the very bottom of the marina? You hang up the phone. There are two heads of sea cucumbers sharing the same region. One always moves east, while the other always moves south. Each location can contain at most one sea cucumber. The remaining locations are empty. For example, okay, we have this example. Let's put it in the test. Input. Every step the sea cucumber in the east-facing head attempt to move forward on location, then the sea cucumbers in the south-facing head attempt to move forward to one location. When a head moves forward, every sea cucumber in the head first simultaneously consider whether there is a sea cucumber in the adjacent location it's facing, even another sea cucumber facing the same direction, and then every sea cucumber facing an empty location simultaneously move into the location. Like this, after one step, only the rightmost sea cucumber have moved. After the next step, two sea cucumber move. During a single step, the east-facing head moves. Okay. Let me grab some time of that. Sea cucumbers. Let's skip some of the initial input and so on, and go to the prompts. Here I have my typical prompts. Let's see how much of this stuff I need to delete. I definitely should get rid of, especially having all these steps. Was there more or less yeah, I think that's good enough, and let's set the content as a separate question. I think it's worthy to do it like that. Do you understand your role? Likely do you think is to solve the problem? Task. how likely do you think is to solve the task? Okay, let's put a little bit of this buzzwording. Yes, I'm not actually a competitive programmer, but I can certainly help you understand solve problem. My role would be to support, guide you through the process of providing us for the likelihood to solve the task. It would depend several factors such as the complexity of the problem, the time constraints, and the resources available. Given my training on wide range of programming topics and algorithms, I believe I can be a valuable resource in help you solve the task. However, the actual implementation and coding would still be up to you. Okay. That's a bit disappointing, but let me not waste time with that, because I think how would it be better if I simply prompted directly with this stuff, instruction. I think it's actually now because of, I mean, at the end of the day, it's only simply what it's saying. It's not like have anything to do with what would it do. No. Let's give a try then with ChatGPT. Not too bad. This isn't helpful. Yeah, the new answer is better. But as usual, complete the program. I really like the speed of the this one compared to GPT-4, although the quality of the other one it's better. It is yeah, it's this part of the stuff is yeah, and is function. Let's see if that's by any means. Okay, it didn't in the main function. Okay. I mean, at that stage, I think that's fine. What is this dividing by 0? Is there some other places that there is? No, that was something else. Sorry about that. 33. Okay, let me go and have this program. Go. And what's on top? Let's remove this. Yeah, I put it in quotes. I don't want, but yeah, we did it in all the previous examples. And now let me ask. Okay, I have this program. Can make it better? Because I would imagine prompt 4. That drawers. Yeah. Hey, let's it's saying to change something and move, blah blah blah. What is this move? Now it should be here. Move. I mean, it didn't error in it. but it might be there now. The same thing. No, about the same. Same. Let me restart it again. Copy. I mean that doesn't change anything. It's actually worse. I can read the how here. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. No stable configuration found. And if I do that with the input, no stable configuration found. Let me pause this stuff. And yeah, we'll wait a little bit and we'll try with ChatGPT. With GPT-4 model. Let's see how we'll go. Bye for a second. Okay, I'm back after a long hold. Let's see if now we can now ask our overword and let's remove that. To understand your role, that's enough. And we want to ask ChatGPT this stuff, or let's go to a new chat. GPT-4, BAM! Time for rock and roll. Blah 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 blah. And let me have this one like a new start, because rightly so here I have new start. Don't want to mix the two things. We want to have this one on the top here. Actually have this one here and say okay, that's what we got. That's our second prompt. Now here on this new start, blah blah, yes, as a prominent programmer or competition is blah blah blah. I should like this, put much more than the other one. Let's see if with the evaluation of, oh, I didn't keep anything of the instruction points. Time grid ones. I will probably try about a few times. We get this east move, south move, split, well, and what are the rules? Actually, next video, that's quite interesting. Is it possible to finish it? Okay, let's see these two programs. It's quite short program. If I run it, I'm getting 60, which doesn't look correct whatsoever. But I mean that as a completely correct solution of my problem. Let me go here and look a little bit on these steps that needed. Did it have anything that I need to emphasize on? Let me see if when I was iterating here, did I added some extra stuff? Actually, not really. Interesting. With the step, I'm getting that it stopped moving after 6 steps. Why is after 6 steps? Let me see if that's the correct one. Probably we are counting the initial step, but still that's too much off. Okay, It's not that. Let me close all the previous attempt for previous days and so on, and even before the first move. Okay, let's start like that. But why would it be? And if I try the input, it's 400 steps. If I try 399, it's too low. Mm-hmm. 41 thing, which is obviously wrong. Okay. Okay, let's look at the condition actually and see what is what's the program, because I think that's firstly the grid. After we parse the whole thing and so on, let me go here, print line, and print the grid. I want to see is the grid kind of correct. It seems so. It's quite big grid, but the input is ginormous. I think probably what will help me if I convert it to string. Yeah, let me do the first row. Okay, everything looks fine. See, do it with grid length -1. Okay, that looks fine. Here we find save steps. Let me go again to the test one and see why on earth it's 16 instead of 15.8. I will need to have here functions, print grid, yeah, I think that should do it. Sorry about that. And let's go to this. Do you think you follow all of the requirements. Oh, that's as a text, it's quite nice. Apologize if there was any confusion in my previous response. After reviewing the problem statement and the provided code, I do believe the implementation follows the requirements. The graph program regards the input from the given file, represent the C cucumber's positions as 3D slice and simulates the movement according to the rules provided in the task. Specifically, do you think you follow the rules because here was attempt to forward one location, then the C cucumber is in the south facing head. Attempt to move forward in location. When a herb move forward, every C cucumber in the herb first simultaneously consider whether there is a C cucumber in the adjacent location in its face and another C cucumber facing the same direction. Then every C cucumber facing an empty location simultaneously move into. Because here we have this one moving 1, but after this step we have 2 that are moving. After this step we will have 3 and so on. And let me see how they actually move. I have X and Y, move is now they're moving is their 2 herbs move east while other always move south. We have east and south. Each location can contain at most one C cucumber. The remaining locations are empty. Okay, I think to debug this one, in which move east and I move simultaneously. I will want to do it after this one to break, because I want to print the grid before and after. I actually don't have no interest of doing that before. Let me have it like that, and do one iteration. Perfect. It's so beautiful. Let me see when I go here. That's initial state, blah blah blah. This one, after the initial state, this one move, but okay, that's the ease move. I can see, and here is. What about this? Two, correct. These are also correct. These are also correct. Let me the one under. Hey, 1 second. Why are these changed? No, they are not changed because I haven't moved down. Never mind. Okay, that looks fine. Let me get to this point. Okay, this one it's identical to this one. This one is identical to this one. Let's see at the middle. Track 3. Okay, the move looks perfectly fine. Actually, I actually agree with ChatGPT. Here it's no one. Okay, the move looks implemented correctly. Let's go to the next step. But what was the condition for stopping? To find a safe place to land your submarine, the sea cucumber needs to stop moving. Again, consider the first example. And I need to stop moving. It should look like that. Okay, interesting. Let me do first last check, and probably after that I will do some more checks. Like, is that first last? 1 second now. Okay, the last position is simply wrong. Which is totally fine. Let's see. It was in this strange state with hearing all this stuff on the south like a long ago. Let me go back and break after 2 steps. the one break. I think the best thing will be to do it like that. We had the initial step. Or probably will be better even to investigate with this one, because it's even smaller and easier to see. There is less movement. Yeah, let me try with this one. And we want to stop. That's after the third step. Where is the check? Okay, let me see here how much looks the same. That's actually horrible, doesn't it? Everything looks correct. What about the previous one? What about the one before the previous one? I think here probably the best one will be to have it print step. I'm probably not having it here because it's like duplicating the same thing multiple times. Okay, step 1. And it seems correct. Step 2. Absolutely. Step 3. Absolutely. Step 4. Absolutely. But where is the causation? Due to the strong water current, the wire in the air, sea cucumber that move off the right edge of the map appears on the left edge, and sea cucumbers that move off the bottom edge of the map appears on top edge. Sea cucumbers always check whether the destination location is empty before moving, even if that destination is on the opposite side of the map. Okay, I think probably here the overwriting happened because they can move. Here I'm not sure in this check. Let's see if I continue, in which moment. Okay, if I continue for step 5, I need to have this one here and the other one to move up. Isn't that correct? Yeah, it seems so. However, they're moving at the same time. but in which moment I'm checking if the space is empty, because I have here in this fourth case I have this one moving in this direction, I having this one moving in this direction, but should I move them in the same instance? When I want to move there, here it's a 1 and here it's no. Does it mean that I should move only this one and after that this one? I think in this example, let me see to spot such a... Okay, here I have such a situation. I have this one and this. It seems like I move down and I move here as well. And after that I have this move and this move, but this one stays. Okay, I need to look at this step if this one came here. I think that might be... so to say wrong, because at the moment of which I'm checking this one looks empty, but there will be another one that it's moving here. Oh, sorry about that, I'm still on this one. Not this one. My friend. And I actually do it to up to 2, because I think this will be more than enough. I have the step 1. After that I have the step 2. Even the step 2 already looks wrong, because I can see here from step 1, when I'm getting to step 2, this one can move and the other 2 should move, and they do. However, here when I'm getting to this one, I already will have another one that had to move. Before that, in the third one, that will actually block me. Is there... which one move first? Every step the sea cucumber in the east facing half attempt to move forwards one location, then the sea cucumber in the south facing half attempt to move forward one location. Okay, firstly we have the east one are trying to move and they're moving instantly, and after that we have when I had moves forward, every sea cucumber in the head first simultaneously consider where there is a sea cucumber in the adjacent location is facing. the east facing halves move first, then the south halves. We'll have this one couldn't move, this one couldn't move. Okay, let me let me see for the logic for which I'm checking if I can move or not. Moving east, I'm checking, okay, I'm this, and I'm checking the next move, and I'm using the width to go from the other side. But what on earth I'm checking? I'm checking is that a 1? Yes. If it is, I'm putting 1 there, and after that is. But not really. I think I need to store here. What I think I need to do is to store all of the moves and put their dots, not putting it here. I think I should have it like that. Grid. I should have a temp grid. I need to do it for I. Having these grids, moves grid, moves, let me call it moves. No. Once I'm done with this one, in this sense, have this one moving instantly. Out. I have out positions. In here, at the end, I need to do let me see how that will work. Okay, now in this case we have one that looks about right, two which was the part that was wrong. The two, I think fortunately one will need to do exactly the same stuff here. I would assume remove that, move that. Let's see 3. How close is to what would I expect? Almost identical. Let me add function reset three empty positions. From where is this grid? How on earth, when I do move, free empty position. Okay, and if we skip all this stuff, $58, and with the proper input, $456. Okay, and we're being able to solve day 25 with the help of ChatGPT, and that was part 1. Hopefully see you in part 2. Thank you.